We asked AI over whether the United States is ready to elect a female president in 2024 and is heating up, especially with the possibility of Vice President Kamala Harris stepping into the spotlight. This discussion is not just about politics, it's a reflection on history, societal norms, and the evolving dynamics of leadership. Today, AI will explore the viability of Kamala Harris as a presidential candidate, drawing from historical examples, contemporary political dynamics, and the current state of the nation. Historically, women leaders have often faced intense scrutiny. Take Cleopatra VII of Egypt, for example. Her reign, marked by alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, ended in defeat and the fall of the Ptolemaic kingdom. Cleopatra's legacy is a mix of political savvy and tragic downfall. Similarly, Marie Antoinette of France is remembered for her perceived detachment from the common people's struggles. Her infamous reputation for excess contributed to the revolutionary fervor that led to her execution and the fall of the French monarchy. Then there's Empress Dowager Cixi of China, whose long rule is often criticized for conservatism and corruption. Her resistance to modernization is seen as a factor in the decline of the Qing dynasty. These examples show that the challenges and outcomes of female leadership are often complex, shaped by broader socio-political dynamics rather than gender alone. Fast forward to today, and we see a different yet equally challenging landscape for female leaders. Kamala Harris, the current Vice President of the United States, is at the center of this debate. Her potential candidacy for the 2024 presidential election has sparked diverse opinions within the Democratic Party. Some top Democrats suggest that reintroducing Harris to the electorate could be effective, particularly with independents, moderates, and suburban women, key demographics for winning the White House. However, Harris's current poll numbers and public perception present significant challenges. Her approval ratings have been consistently low, partly due to her perceived discomfort in public speaking. A recent campaign ad featuring actress Taraji P. Henson, aimed at addressing critical issues, was criticized for its pandering tone and lack of authenticity. Intra-party dynamics add another layer to this debate. Harris's allies express frustration over the consideration of other potential candidates like California Governor Gavin Newsom or Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. They argue that this preference for white candidates is offensive and dismissive of Harris's qualifications. This highlights underlying racial and gender tensions within the party. Critics argue that reintroducing Harris, despite her extensive political background, indicates inherent problems with her candidacy. Concerns about her ability to effectively communicate and lead are critical in the effort to defeat potential Republican opponents, including Donald Trump. The women's suffrage movement was a landmark achievement in the fight for gender equality. However, critiques have emerged suggesting that women might vote more emotionally than men, potentially impacting political stability and decision-making. While this perception is a generalization and not universally applicable, it influences contemporary discussions about female political leadership. The United States has faced significant challenges over the past 3 years, including high inflation, military readiness concerns, and border security issues. These factors contribute to the broader debate about the effectiveness of current leadership and the suitability of future candidates. High inflation and economic strain have been major issues. Critics argue that the current administration's policies have not effectively addressed these concerns, leading to widespread financial difficulties. The US military has also faced criticism for focusing on inclusivity and diversity at the expense of combat readiness. With global threats from Russia, China, and Iran, there are calls for a shift in military priorities to ensure national security. Border security remains a contentious issue, with reports of increased illegal crossings and potential security risks. Critics argue that the current policies have failed to address these concerns adequately. As the 2024 election approaches, the readiness of the American public to elect a female president is a significant question. The choice of candidate, their policies, and their ability to address current issues will be crucial in shaping the future leadership of the United States. Vice President Harris, as a prominent figure in the current administration, might be seen as a natural successor to President Biden. However, her approval ratings and perceived effectiveness will play a crucial role in determining her viability as a candidate. There are also concerns about her performance in public roles. Despite her experience as a prosecutor and senator, Harris has faced criticism for her public speaking abilities. Her speeches often come across as awkward and uncomfortable, which undermines her message and credibility. For instance, her attempts at connecting with different demographics sometimes appear forced and inauthentic, as seen in her recent campaign ad with Taraji P. Henson. Critics argue that this reflects a deeper issue with her ability to connect with the electorate and convey her policies effectively. In addition to her public speaking challenges, Harris has also been criticized for her lack of clear, decisive leadership. During her tenure as vice president, some have pointed out her inability to articulate a strong and coherent vision on critical issues such as immigration and economic policy. This perceived lack of leadership raises questions about her ability to lead the country effectively in a time of significant domestic and international challenges. If Harris is not chosen as the Democratic nominee, there could be significant backlash, particularly among Black women voters who view her candidacy as a milestone for representation and progress. Other potential female candidates, such as Elizabeth Warren or Amy Klobuchar, may emerge. Their policies, leadership styles, and public perceptions will influence their chances. The discussion of women in leadership positions, both historically and contemporarily, is complex and multifaceted. While there are historical examples of female leaders who faced significant challenges and contributed to instability, there are also many instances of successful and effective women leaders. The upcoming 2024 election will test the American public's readiness to embrace a woman president amidst a backdrop of domestic and international challenges. The choice of candidate, their policies, and their ability to address current issues will be crucial in shaping the future leadership of the United States. What do you think about Kamala Harris's chances in the 2024 presidential race? Is America ready to elect its first female president? We want to hear your thoughts, so please share your opinions in the comments below. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Next AI, and ring the notification bell to stay informed about the latest in AI news, tools, and more. Your engagement helps us bring you more in-depth content on the intersections of technology and society. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.